Good morning, everybody. My name is Paul Johnson. I am the Director of Economic and Community Development, and I am here joined by,
Belinda Ray. I am the Director of Strategic Initiatives here at GPCOG.
and welcome to Money Mondays again. And today we have two exciting topics for you, just like usual. My topic this morning is a website you may or may not have heard of. I believe it is affiliated with the SBA, but it is www.worksourcemaine.com. And this website is worth a look-see for two reasons. Number one is it provides Mainers with personalized career mapping tools, paths, and training and education resources. So, if you are looking to upskill, if you are looking to change skills, if you are looking to explore new careers and training, this is a one-stop shop for the resources available to you as an employee in Maine. But there's more for this specific audience. There's also an employer research page which I think is important because these four things, by the way, that link goes right to the employer resource page. So you can go straight to what I'm talking about. But an example is that page is updated with essentially funding opportunities, grants, and available funds to do workforce training. So you'll see I've listed the four that are available right now. So it's like a Money Mondays located right in the corner of this website. And if you are an economic development director and you work with business owners that are looking for some funds to do some workforce development, you click right on this link and you get four different other paths to go down and you can apply for money and be training your workforce by Friday. It'll be amazing. You're going to love it. So that's what I have this morning, Belinda.
Excellent, Paul. And today I have a program from the USDA. It is the Community Facilities Direct Loan and Grant Program. And here are some pictures that indicate things you might be able to work on with it. So this grant will help you with facilities. And we have a big list here. What it does is it has to be a facility that provides an essential service to the local community, and it can't involve any private money, no private commercial or business undertakings. So the types of facilities these loans or grants can be used for include healthcare facilities, public facilities like your town halls, courthouses, airport hangars. Street improvements are also something that can be used, this money can be used for. Community support services. So if you have a community center or a fairground or transitional housing or a childcare center, you can use it there. Educational services, utility services. We have local food systems, so gardens, kitchens, pantries, food banks, and public safety services. So your fire departments, police stations, prisons, police vehicles, fire trucks, and public works vehicles or equipment. So there's a lot of stuff you can use this funding for. And this is not an exhaustive list. I want to make sure you know that. So this is a lot of examples, but there might be other things I don't have here that you can use the money for. So what kind of money is available? Well, I got two ducks to tell you about the money. First one is Scrooge McDuck grants. This is kind of how grants feel because this money's yours. Like you get this money and you can dive in it. You can roll around because you don't have to pay it back, right? The duck on the other side is a little more buttoned up. He's not going to roll in this money because he does have to give it back at some point, has to pay that back. For the grants, there is no minimum, no maximum here. It's awarded based on a competitive priority point system, which is just to say it's a discretionary grant, so you have to compete for it. And generally, it goes to small, low income communities. The loans are low interest, direct loans, and the rates vary by the household income level in your community. So if it's at poverty, you're going to get a lower rate than if you are at a market rate with household income level. You can get a grant, you can get a loan, or you can get a combination of the two. This does happen. So some awards that we've seen in Maine in recent years, that bottom picture is the Ricker Memorial Library in Poland. They were just awarded in May of this year a $750,000 grant to renovate and expand that space. And then back in 2020, RTP, the Regional Transportation Program, which works throughout our region. They were awarded a $2.7 million grant to construct a new office building and garage on property in Westbrook that they had bought in 2019. I got a couple of other awards there just to give you some examples of things that have received money recently in Maine. Eligible bodies are public bodies, so that's the towns, that's like RTP, transit agencies, things like that. Community-based nonprofit corporations, and of course, federally recognized tribes, which includes these four in Maine. In addition to meeting one of these eligibility criteria, you also have to be in an eligible area. So this is rural. And for this grant, that is defined for this grant or loan as an area with 20,000 or fewer residents per the most recent census data. So key features here, that's not correct, the minimum. I did all of this, guys. I'm just going to have to update it. The interest rates are correct. The funding is not correct. The cost share is correct. Funding's the only thing that's not correct, so I'll fix that. There's no min, there's no max. I'll fix that before I send these out. Maybe we'll get back to edit this slide somehow in the video as well. Everything else is correct. This does roll. This is open until September 30th, at which point it'll close, and the next year will open up. Unless it doesn't, but usually this opens every year. So check in on that. Difficulty, I do have it as a 6. There are a lot of requirements, but the state USDA office will help you get through this. So if you want to look into this grant, go to the Opportunity website. But first, before you do much, you want to contact the main office for the USDA community programs. And here is our guy right here, John Butera. That link, that picture will take you to the state office page. You can give him a call and talk to him about what you want to apply for and see if he thinks it will work, and he'll help you get going. I wanted to make sure I had something for people who were not in a rural community. So last week, I mentioned this in-kind tracking, this tracker sheet that we use at GPCOG. If you would like a copy of this, I have a blank copy, a template that you can use in your community. So if you'd like it, send me an email and I'll send you a copy. And that is what I have. And there's my email and Paul's email. So if you need to contact us, you can do that at any time. And that is our Money Mondays for Monday, June 22nd.
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. And remember, if it is money, then it is Mondays.
And if it is Monday, it is money. Have a good week,
Goodbye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.